Hey guys, Raul, Ramos Family Farm. Hope everybody's doing well. Here recently, I've had a really hard time with my tractor starting. I've done several things to it, but today I'm replacing the ignition switch on the tractor. The tractor was, when I would crank it, the whole dash would die, like if it was losing power somehow. And I think this is gonna fix it. We'll see. I am replacing the ignition on this tractor because for the past few months I've been having a really hard time getting this thing to start. I've done the battery, I did the service on it, ended up pulling the camshaft sensor, trying to determine where this failure is coming from. Let's see what's going to be the best way to get this in here. Let's see here. It's going to go that way. I'll go that way. Let's see a key. Okay. So I noticed that when I had my keys for the tractor on the ring, on my key ring, which I don't even know if I have it on me. No, it's in the truck. I noticed what it was doing was cranking and the dash and everything would die. So I took the key off of the ring and noticed that it would start, but if I would wiggle the key, the tractor would die. So we'll see here in just a few minutes. So what I'm wiring it in, the switch comes wired, but it had an additional wire that I guess feeds power to the a third function. So I'm wiring that back up. I bought this switch through Amazon. It was probably a third of the price of what was at the dealer. And the dealer had to order it as well. They didn't have it in stock. So I'm trying this route, and we'll see here what happens in a sec. I'm going to make sure that this connector is not touching anything, and it's not. All right. So that's tight. Put the cover back on it. For the most part, the switch comes wired. I tried to open up the other switch, the original one, to clean the contacts. And that didn't go too well. It actually broke. So, okay. We'll see how easy this thing is to put in here. So there's a connector in here, right over here. They couldn't have made it a little tighter. See it right there? I had already loosened that. So this is the connector on the actual ignition switch. Ignition switch. I don't know if you can see that with the sun, but this is the connector. It's got 4 pins in it. And in here, really plug it in only in one direction. See, you can see that? Oh. It definitely is a bad. They could have made it a little bit longer, but they didn't. I can tell you something right now. Doesn't sound right. But little plug stop. Alrighty. Make sure I'm on neutral. In 1 second. All right. Tractor's in neutral. It's in the off position right now. Okay. Let's see. So OPC. All right. Well, that didn't work. Definitely didn't work. So I hooked up the switch, wired everything up, and it wouldn't crank at first. I got a code on the display, it would show OPC. I didn't know what that was, so I looked it up. It's a safety switch, could be a seat safety switch, could be a safety switch on the pedal. So as I was wiring this thing up, I'm leaning on the pedal, so that's probably what caused it, most likely. So once I cleared that, let's see here. I'm gonna try it again. All right, Yep, that cleared the OPC. Yep. Not shutting the tractor off. When I would shake the key, it would shut the tractor off. Turn it off. Take key out. Oh, key just fell down. So anyway, so this little plug that I was showing y'all, kind of hard to get to, but it did work. I was kind of scared there for a second. I think this was my issue, and it didn't do it whatsoever now. So I'm gonna make sure I'm putting it back correctly. All right, so that's the way the switch has always worked. Okay. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. Let's see, before I tighten it up all the way, make sure it is gonna work. Back in business. Try it again. Not cutting off, cranking it up. Works like a champ. That problem has been a pain for several months now. And It was a tough one to find. Like I said, I did the battery. And they got better with the battery. I don't know why. The screen wasn't dying as much. It would completely blank out when I tried to crank it. Then I did that camshaft sensor, took it out, made sure, cleaned it up while I was doing maintenance. It got better. I didn't use the tractor for about a week. A lot of rain, whatever. And when I got back, it was like it would do it all the time. So that worked. That switch was about $35 shipped to the house. It's not the exact Kubota switch. I'll put the part number down on the link below of what I ordered. It's a little different because mine, you couldn't go to the left, and this one you can. All it does is the glow plugs start to heat up the engine. No big deal. See, this one here only has 3 positions. And even though I ordered a 3-position switch, it has stop, it has the glow plugs, and then the crank. Well, this one here, you can go actually turn it to the back. You can turn it to the back for the glow plugs. Let me see. You can go to the back that way, and it just turns on your glow plugs. It's not going to start, right? You go glow plug, start. Works good for me. Thank you guys again for watching. If you hadn't done so already, please subscribe. If this video helped you, if you wouldn't mind liking and commenting, we'd appreciate it. Thank you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.